I really like it when people reach out and say, hey, I saw your review on this curriculum and thank you, that was very helpful. And could you review this one? Yes, I will, because I love to look at curriculum, and I could look at a different one every day for a year and probably still not touch everything. And I will look at the gamut. I'm looking at faith-based, I'm looking at secular, online, all of the different kinds, because I want to know what's out there, because I love being able to help connect people with the curriculum that is going to work for them. And so today I am going to bring you another curriculum review that was requested. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and thank you for joining me today as we do another curriculum review. Let me ask, have you checked out the others? I cannot remember how many I have. Now, because I keep bringing them because there are so many good resources out there, and I want to make sure that I'm on top of what is there. So I encourage you, if you're new to Learning Life or you're new to homeschooling and you've been watching some of my videos and you're like, oh, check out those other curriculum review. And I do want to just say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes and for your comments. And please request a curriculum that you would like me to look at. Now, Schoolhouse Teachers, it is online, and it is a Christian curriculum that is labeled as self-paced homeschooling for every grade. I actually really like that. And as you look at it, yes, that self-paced homeschooling that starts, really got me going, let's look more into this. Now, from their website, they say since 2012, more than 170 lesson designers and contributors have worked with schoolhouseteachers.com to create the content that makes up your membership. They are parents, active teachers, retired teachers. They are grandparents, authors, and homeschool graduates from diverse backgrounds, 6 countries, and 4 continents. Feels like it's speaking my curriculum love language. I love this, that they're really drawing from a really rich, wide variety of sources. So it is also very popular. And I can see why. It is a popular curriculum choice for many families, not just in the US, but around the world. Pros of Schoolhouse Teachers. I think that it is actually easy to use. When you look at it and in your membership and what you have there, it is easy to find, it is easy to put those things in for your kids. It really is suitable. For all the learning styles, there truly is something for everyone. And what I like is their little coding system as well. So you can see if a lesson is maybe better for your visual learner, or this one is similar sort of subject might be better for your kinesthetic or your auditory learner. This is really great. And so that can really help with your planning. And there really are a lot of helpful parent resources. It's going to cover planning, it's going to cover record keeping, guidance, all of those different things. And then with your membership with them, they have connected and partnered with World Book Online. So do you remember the World Book encyclopedias, or is that just my age? I remember flipping through them at school and them getting out of date. Well, it is such a trusty online resource. And with not only World Book Online, there are over 25,000 streaming family videos. That's a lot of videos. So they really are bringing so much to you. Now, what about their courses? Well, they have over 400 of them. Yes, they are online, they are self-paced, and they come with the lesson plans. And in that, when you think 400, what a great range of electives that they have. And so there really is something for every child, really in every grade. They do the traditional academic classes, but they also mix it with that interest-led learning. And so that's great. You've got, if you want that strong academics, it's there. If you want interest-led learning, it's there. You want to mix it, you've got it. Now, some people like a scope and sequence. Not everybody knows what that is. As teachers, we look at it, but Schoolhouse Teachers have provided it for each grade, and it is clear, and it is very helpful if you want to know the skills and what we should be learning at certain grades. And of course, you can mix them up, but having that is very helpful. They also have school boxes. So this is a list of suggested courses that would make a complete homeschool curriculum for each of the grades. So you think kindergarten, you can get your school box. Here are your courses for that. 11th, 2nd, 12th, they are all there. So that can be very helpful if you want something that is a way this is what you should be doing without having to pick and choose. I like for our older teens that we have a preparing for college section. How very helpful. And I really liked their focused learning centers. So you're thinking a focused learning center. Look, this is where you can find courses based on what you need, or even what style you want to follow. So if you want to follow the style of Charlotte Mason, guess what? They've got the focused learning Charlotte Mason. You can go in. These are the courses. Oh, you want classical education? Click here. Here are these courses. Math, history. What is your focus for your learning? And they even have a focus center for children with special needs. Cons of Schoolhouse Teachers. I've had a few parents tell me that it requires some discipline sometimes. And by that, because there are so many wonderful courses and classes, it really is easy, especially as children get older and maybe more independent in picking their classes. It's easy to keep jumping to something new and actually not finish a course. And really, we might want to finish a course, especially if it is a core subject. So we need the discipline in that. Honestly, at the beginning when I'm looking at it, it can feel a little overwhelming. It's there's so much material available. And I was looking at them where do I start? I dove in and I looked at the material. It's great, but you have this available support to help you find the courses. So don't be overwhelmed. Don't let the overwhelming drive you, but use the support that they have for that. Now, it isn't accredited. So if this is something that's important to you or you need it to meet state requirements, Schoolhouse Teachers is not going to work for you. Now, just remember, schools can be accredited, and Schoolhouse Teachers is not a school. It is an online curriculum, so it is not accredited. You do spend a lot of time online, and I know not everybody likes that. But if you're coming into it and understanding it is an online curriculum, and because they are self-paced, they're really not scheduling as to day and week. Some curriculum will get it and you're on this day we do lesson, and it's all sort of out there and you can get through it in this time. So some people really like that, to have that scheduled for them, and you can get lesson plans and you can follow that. But this means that you'll just need to help schedule that with your children, especially when they're younger. Maybe when they're older, they can learn how to pace it with them. Cost of Schoolhouse Teachers. To me, this is probably one of a very great pro. I should have put it up there, but it's really reasonable. It's very reasonable. If you want for the entire year, right now it's $270. And guess what? That price is locked in. If you decide now you're going to do it and you have it to renew automatically every year, that will never increase. That is wonderful. Or if you don't want to be locked in for a year, you can pay $30 a month. But here's the kicker. This is not per child, but per family. Now, many of in these online courses, that it's maybe $30 a month per child. You have 3 or 4 children, that adds up pretty quickly. Even per year, and you're thinking 3-4 children, it's $270. No, this is the price per family. You have 6 children, it's $270 a year. You have 2 children, $270. You have 12 children, $270. What a great option. What a great cost effectiveness for families, especially larger families. And, all course materials are included and you can cancel at any time. Other thoughts. Now, this can be used as a complete curriculum or as a supplement. I like that. I looked at it. Yes, you've got everything for that complete. Or you could come in and go, we really like these electives. Maybe we'll sign up for a few months to do those electives to be as a supplement. And they have additional things like their old Schoolhouse magazine that will come out. And we talked about it as a pro, this World Book Online. I mean, what a wonderful asset to this curriculum. To be able to have that access, to know that your children are getting quality resources that are really going to help them. And they're not sort of just roaming all around the internet in the hope that maybe Wikipedia is correct. Now, if you do not want a strong faith-based curriculum, this is not for you. This is truly a Protestant Christian curriculum, and faith-based activities are woven through the curriculum. So if you don't want it, I would say look at something else. I can see why so many families really do like this curriculum for their family. especially if they don't want to spend a lot of time in prep and planning. And this really works great for working parents who are homeschooling because it's all in one place and it's comprehensive and it is there. This would work great if you were traveling too. And the special needs part, I just want to say their support is so encouraging. As a special education trained teacher, and just seeing that, to find that it's not labeling things by specific grades so your child can work where they're at a pace that is right for them, which of course works for all children, but that special needs support is truly, I think, a beautiful part of Schoolhouse Teachers and part of the reason why a lot of people are really, really liking it. Now, would I use this curriculum for me? Not as a complete curriculum, but it's definitely moved up the top. Like when I see those courses and I see the elective options, that this might be, so worthwhile for my girls. We could say, hey, let's take 2 months, so $60 for them to do some of these electives. I would do that. What a great supplement. So you can do it both ways. And so is it one that I recommend? Actually, yes, I put this at a good recommendation for people, especially if you want online and you want it all there and complete. It is there. But I will also recommend it as being able to do these electives, have these supplements. It really is strong in that. And you have all of that. And remember, over 170 people from 6 countries, 4 continents have all contributed, and they are reviewing it quite regularly. So thank you so much for watching and learning a little bit more about Schoolhouse Teachers. I encourage you to check it out for yourself, schoolhouseteachers.com. They have the information there for you. You can see samples, you can see how it puts together, talk to their support, and really find out what you need. I love being able to pair people up with a curriculum that works for them. And so, again, check out the other reviews that I have. And if you want to help, get more reviews out there, these videos out there, you can join us as a champion. And you can do that through patreon.com or from my website, LearningThis.Life.